welcome back to Sucker for Love, Date to Die For, where last time we started the game. We're playing as a woman named Stardust who got a letter from her parents, kind of beseeching her to return and visit their grandmother, to their hometown and visit their grandmother. The hometown in question has had a lot of mysterious disappearances happening in town. A lot of people there go missing to the point that, people visiting the town has mostly stopped altogether. So we have woken up. We start by waking up in a library. Or not a library, but a bookstore. As the bookstore owner as we explain that situation to the bookstore owner, and we go on our way. We come across the town seems very different to our character's recollection from when they were a child, and we bump into someone along the road on what's called Missing Persons Lane, a lane that everybody that has had family members and friends go missing kind of posts missing person pictures. We bump into someone who just straight off the bat assumes we're trying to go after her boyfriend or something, steal her boyfriend from her, which is weird, a guy named Buck. And we're like, no, lady. She calls said boyfriend, noticing, the townspeople here also have very noticeable purple glowing eyes instead of normal ones. So this lady has those eyes. She sees that we don't have them, calls her boyfriend, and a bunch of goons show up trying to attack us. We run for it, reach our grandmother's house, an old decrepit building. Kind of go through it and eventually get to our old bedroom, where we find a lot of cult shit happening, as we find a mysterious book that when we look inside of it, we see a bunch of dark, forbidden rituals, and being the completely sane person we are, carry out those rituals, summoning forth this woman, Roxanne, an eldritch fertility goddess, basically, who has been bound to this place by the cultists who follow her, and being tormented by them and using the powers that she grants them for nefarious means. And all the while, in order to summon her, you had to plant a black root, which has the effect of slowly corrupting the earth, or the planet that it's rooted on. So we want to get rid of that, and so does Roxanne, apparently. So we start going about the house, carrying out rituals, while also dodging cultists and the like. And until eventually we kind of, we make a nice dinner for her, basically. Spritz her with a bottle a few times, with a mister bottle, a plant mister bottle, a few times whenever she got too horny, and summoned an amalgamation of babies to hunt down the cultists, and not look at, as we carried out rituals, and then went back to the safety of our room, and found a bloody bag of flesh in it, which we used that blood for the uprooting ceremony, in order to uproot the black seed from this town and to burn it down good. However, in so doing, this would cause Roxanne to wake up, as we kind of learn that as an eldritch being, when she wakes up, reality ends. And she doesn't know what happens when that. So we carry out that ritual. Boom. Kind of stay in the fires until our death to ensure that the book gets destroyed. And we wake up. Bookstore. As the cycle repeats. We then load a save to get a true ending. which requires us. Oh, we also get like ambushed by this one cultist lady, like who turns out to be the woman that we bumped into earlier that called her boyfriend on us. Yeah, we knock her out with a guitar, tie her up to like a post that's in our room for some reason. She gets shot by Buck, shooting through the walls at one point. But for the true ending, we have to revive her, basically, restore her wounds because she's just barely hanging on. Instead of basically sacrificing her during the ritual. And yeah, we do that. She's grateful, having realized that Buck does not give a shit about her. And she kind of goes off. Eventually returns as we're carrying out the rituals and dodging cultists. With some of the next, with some of the final pieces of the ritual that we need, and we kind of trust her to kind of hold on to the book while we make our escape, with her giving us our cultist robes. Um, and so yeah, we go to the Black Heart, beneath the, or like the heart of the Black Forest or Black Woods beneath the town. Carry out the ritual. It sets fire. Nani, the name of the former cultist lady, kind of stays behind, holding onto the book to make sure that it gets destroyed as we make our escape, disguised as cultists. Um, and yeah, next chapter, I hate that the title music doesn't repeat. Next chapter though, we wake up in a bookstore. The same bookstore we were in, but this time things are a bit different as the bookstore owner seems to reveal herself to be some sort of eldritch entity or immortal, which we have learned is what Buck is. He can kind of like live between the timelines, basically, or like live between the spaces in reality in which the eldritch beings are awake, Roxanne. Um, and yeah, she shows us the book, the ritual book that we had, and we kind of regain our memories of the last timeline. Um, and kind of are able to make our way to Grandma's house, where we once again are going to summon Roxanne. But as we enter, we are we are ambushed by a bunch of cultists. As Buck knows that we are coming, um, Nani is not here. Instead, there's a big muscular cultist woman kind of commanding these people. But the regular cultist goons are kind of scared of us because they know through Buck that we destroyed the Black Roots uh, last time. And Big Cultist Lady does not believe that. Um, but we kind of basically issue a challenge to her, um, of like me, like 1v1 me, bro. Basically, like you stop me before I finish like the rituals, right? Something like that. So we go up to the bedroom, summon Roxanne. Things are mostly the same, except Roxanne seems very excited to see us. More emotional, whereas last time she was kind of standoffish. So like she crushing, she crushing. She's been sitting on this crush for a millennia, as we've learned through her dialogue. That she woke up after last cycle, was kind of awake for millennia, dreading going to sleep, but eventually fell back asleep, kind of wanting to dream of us. And yeah, she has found new rituals with which we can accelerate the burning of the Blackwoods. Um, but oh, I forgot to mention, before we go to meet Roxanne, as we're going up the stairs to the second story where the bedroom is, we come across a black cat with no face. And we try petting it, basically picking it up and petting it, as the cat starts talking and transforms into uh, Nyarlathotep, um, who is from the first game of Sucker for Love, um, who lovingly known as Auntie Nyan Nyan. Basically, we learn that Roxanne is her niece, um, and she's here to spectate us meet our horrible end over and over and over again. And every time we die, she's going to make a scratch mark on the on the banister or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Um, the wall patterning. Keeping track of our deaths. Um, I had 3 scratches because I apparently died 3 times. Um, and then we see Roxanne, and we're good on that. And then we start carrying out the ritual. We have to kind of do one of the rituals again. Kind of make our way past, or sneak our way past the big cultist lady, and who's named Billy, by the way. And do the next ritual. This one kind of different. Um, Basically requiring us to drink from the blood of one of the hearts of the black root downstairs. So we do that, make it back, carry out the ritual, um, and while evading Billy. Then the next one we have to kind of call forth a beguiling melody, which requires us to go to the TV room, turn on the TV, chant some things three times, and then return. So we do that. And the next one, we have to kind of go outside, face away from the woods, chant a thing, and kind of make our way back to our partner. Having to go through a weird, like, labyrinthian maze in order to get there, while also evading Billy during a hallway scene. And yeah, we make it back, carry out the ritual, and then now we have to kind of end it by doing the ritual of uprooting, but Roxanne seems very sad and reluctant to see us go. Uh, and but we're like, hey, okay. So we go back to the basement, evading Billy, carry out the ritual. Roxanne kind of interrupts us for a moment to be like, I don't want you to leave. I want you to stay. And then my character Stardust is like, okay, I can stay for however long you need. And she's like, no, no, you got to do this. Like, because there's cultists outside and you've got Billy chasing you. And we're like, yeah, okay, you're right. So we carry out the ritual, start making our hasty retreat with the book. And right before we are able to exit from the house, we get bonked in the back by Billy and have a sort of struggle with her. We grow horns at some point too. I forgot to mention that. But we get bonked in the back, have a struggle with Billy as she takes the book from us, but we manage to tear out one of the pages, the page that allows people to start the ritual of uprooting. Um, or it's not uprooting, but the ritual of like summoning forth the black wood. Um, and and for some reason, Billy lets us, like, after capturing us, kind of feigns taking the page that we tore out, but leaves it for some reason. So we meet our end, and then timeline resets. We're back in the bookstore, um, or like we restart. This time, we, after talking to Yanathotep, um, all there's like a whole bunch of scratch marks on the wall now, allying our deaths. So what we have to do is, after inspecting those, we wait for Billy to arrive, and are just like facts and logic. Hey, this is how many times you've killed me, and I keep coming back, and I keep coming back, and therefore I am stronger than you and Buck, because all uh, because although you could certainly kick my ass, this shows, like, all these marks show that I am very tenacious and insistent on doing this. So you're not going to break my willpower. And two, Buck, like, I'm stronger than Buck, the cult leader, because he is immortal. He lives through the different timelines uh, and accumulates injuries, basically. He accumulates damage as time goes on, whereas my character, Stardust, simply resets um, every single time, like, freshly uninjured. And Billy is like, yeah, that makes sense. All right, sure, I'll follow you and help you out. And we're like, cool. So we start carrying out the rituals again, and at one point we get a glitch um, that prevents us from doing one of the rituals, so we have to restart the game. Um, and then we encounter another glitch where when we're talking to Billy, it kind of freezes things on like the third time we try talking to her. So then we have to restart the save. And then but eventually get all the rituals done, and yeah, Billy comes with us for the final ritual of uprooting and burning the hearts. So we get down in the basement, do the same thing, burn the hearts, and as we get back up, Billy is like, "All right, I've got a plan on how we're gonna get past the cultists." There's like a pond of water outside, and boom, she gets shot by Buck, who we don't see anywhere, but she gets shot, and so we make our retreat, and but before we make it to the exit, shot is fired, misses us, so it was probably a warning shot to get our attention, and we turn around to see Buck injured apparently due to Nanny. Um, having been kind of caught in the fire of the first true ending run of chapter 1. And yeah, he made sure Nani's not in this timeline. And he's gonna make sure Billy is in the next. And he's basically gloating over his victory. Billy, still alive, comes up, bonks him in the head, and we're able to escape. So, yippee. And now, we continue with TV series 999.
Chapter 999. The Lonely Devil Arrives.
Huh? Huh? We wake up once more in the bookstore. A cacophony of squeals and excited chattering rushes past the bookstore. The noise must have woken me up.
Such commotion. No matter what all the fuss is about, it's far too late in the day to be causing such a ruckus.
Indeed. It's gotten late? Shoot, I was supposed to look for leads before sundown. For a year now, people, mostly girls, have been disappearing from their homes all over the prefecture. At first, everyone thought they'd just run off together. But as more girls vanished without a trace, panic started to spread. They're last seen on the bus to Sacramento. Having grown up here, I can't just stand by while so many people go missing in my backyard. Wait, that horde outside sounded like a group of young girls. Warn them, or at the very least follow after them. This could be a lead. And why do their voices sound familiar?
Wait! Don't leave without your books.
My books. You can see the ritual book right there. Whoops, almost forgot. Thank you so much.
Thank you for stopping in. Take care.
Thank you, ominous bookseller lady. I rush outside, leaving the warm glow of the bookstore behind. There's no trace of the girls. This should be about where the bus dropped off the missing girls. I better hurry and catch up to that group before I lose their trail in this fog. Ooh, the fog's new. Sounded like they were headed into the residential area through GG Valley. Were they chasing after someone? Did I make a wrong turn? There's no sign of anyone. Can't hear a commotion anymore either. You live once again, indeed. Once more, we're out of the bookstore. How you doing, Bliss? Welcome in. Here for more spooky romance. Here to smooch some eldritch goat moms. There have still yet to be any trick-or-treaters in my neighborhood. Which is sad. Doing well. Gonna start farming super creds, cause the new war bond came out. Oh. Nice, nice. The fog here is oppressively thick, too. If I keep note of the missing person posters along the wall, I should be able to find my way. There's only a few of them, so I can use them as markers. That doesn't look like a few. Uzi and I got Taco Bell. Nice. What'd you get? I usually get soft tacos that I kind of wrap up like burritos, and then a chiz quesadilla. Finally found out a murder happened 3 months ago as well, so that was neat. Like, where you live? Like in the town you live in? That's spooky. Was that a footstep? Who's that? Honestly, way too much food, and yeah, like 4 miles away. Oh, okay. Pretty close. Hello? No response. Was the wind too loud for my voice to be heard? Hello? I take a step toward the shapeless shadow in the mist and hear something crackle under my feet. Stepped on a photo. Look at this photograph. Something wrapped up in construction paper. There's various footprints stamped across the surface. It's a photo of an old man eating spaghetti messily. Delicious. It must have just been framed, but the glass is broken from being trampled. Someone from that group I heard must have dropped this. Sprint after them, only to smack right into something else a few steps in.
Ow.
Hello. You're new. I'm really sorry. Are you okay?
Hey, don't sweat it. It was my fault for standing in the middle of the road. Oh, let me help you with your books.
Who touched my spaghetti? The old man, apparently. Don't touch my books. What a handsome boy. I've heard that men are going missing, too.
Are you headed for the bus stop? You might have already missed the last one.
No, I'm actually looking for clues about those girls that have been going missing. You trying to find someone, too?
I'm looking for my girlfriend.
Poor thing. Was she, part of that mob I heard earlier? What's her name?
That depends. What's yours?
Okay, buddy. Where's my fucking plant mister? I need to spray this man. Ha! Ugh, that was so corny.
Yeah, this guy's the worst. Hey, this may be a strange question, but do you not recognize me?
Sorry. Have we met? I don't usually forget faces.
Ah, that must be it. You must not have seen me on TV yet. I made that one song, Lonely Devil.
Okay. Oh. Oh, wait, I know you. You're Captain Kidd, right? From One Piece? What? Got his ass kicked by Shanks.
The one and only.
He's a widely adored local idol that... Sorry, One Piece spoilers. Wow, a one-hit wonder artist. Wow. Wow-wee. He's a widely adored local idol that appeared out of thin air a year ago. No wonder he's wearing that disguise. I bet he can't even go to the store without getting mobbed. A widely adored local idol that appeared out of thin air a year ago. Around when the missing women's cases started. Come on, Stardust.
Still nothing. That's strange. Who'd you say you were looking for again?
The girls that have been going missing?
You're not looking for me? Say, you are an out-of-towner, right? I mean, you obviously don't live here. I'd know who you are. I know everyone around here like family.
I'm not really an out-of-towner. I used to live here. It's where I'm staying while I'm looking.
Show me. If you're really from around here, show me where you live.
Buddy. Who the fuck you think you are? That's a bat. That one has a bat. I feel eyes digging into me from all around. I can't see them, but it can't just be paranoia.
I'm not doing anything, so let's go now. Oh, don't forget your bag. So, you're the one Buck wants.
I...
Oh, You're the one I've been looking for all along. I'm suddenly madly in love with you.
Don't say that. You're gonna make the mob of people around you attack me, aren't you? Eh?
In fact, I know it's so soon, but let's get married too.
No, thank you.
After all, so long as you're alive, I'll never have eyes for anyone else. Never.
Man really is saying, you live here? Prove it. Show me. That's like saying, you're gay? Prove it. You're gay? Prove it. Kiss me right now.
Killer girls.
Unseen hands desperately grab at me from all around, but I manage to shake off their grip with surprising ease, and make a mad dash forward. Behind me are dozens of footsteps. What's going on? Why am I being chased? Who the hell is Buck? Get the fucking book, Stardust! Before I knew it, I'd arrived at my ancestral home, sitting ominously alone in the fog. Man. Creepy men, right? Oh, flowers. Honestly, what was in my bag that made them all want to chase me so badly? Huh? What's this book? The nightmare started over again? And it seems I got lured into the Black Woods trap yet again? Which means I get to see Roxanne again. Score! Not gonna... I like how their reaction to this, like, God, like, I'm in the time loop again? Fuck yeah. We get to maybe smooch Roxanne this time. Yeah. A beautifully morbid looking flower. This must be a rot bloom. Butterfly caught in a web. Strange, don't see a spider. Now where is... I mean, Eldritch Mommy is in the time loop? Can you blame Stardust? No. Looking to see if there's any differences. Huh? Family photos look off. Oh, these flowers. Oh, it's raining outside this time. Verb. My gram kept her finches. But the question is both Eldritch Mommy and Eldritch Auntie here? Just gonna... I'm just gonna... Well, that is unfortunate. Great, we gotta deal with a bunch of fucking fangirls. Hey. Nice knife. Been outside this one. Hey. No kitty cat. The door is completely gone. Yo, purple. Yo, purple. Yo, hot ladies. Bellflower. Beautiful beyond belief. Look, it's the flowers. These were foreshadowing the flowers. But my door with the star on it. It's gone. Oh. Alright, douse any lights. Boop. Same as usual. I found a shortcut to uprooting. It's faster, but involves burning your own heart. I think I have a workaround. Summon Roxanne, same as usual. Bit laggy. Have I gone? Nope. Alright. Mr. Car's not here. Still. That post is still there. Fasten lights, ensure that auto black goat is in the room. Check. Have a plant master with you while facing the tree. Chant. Roxanne Silva Oscura. Still wearing the shirt. Earl, you have been wearing that shirt for millennia. Fucking wash it. Hello. There she is. I could stare at her forever. Hello, Roxanne.
Perhaps, in view of what we've been through together, you could call me Roxy? You probably don't remember, but you called me that long ago, and I've grown rather fond of it. Do you think you could call me that again?
I don't remember that, but sure. Of course. I'm really glad to see you again, Roxy. How you been?
Never better. The 1,000 are at their last gasp. The only two remaining original members are Buck and Kid.
Okay. Should have figured that boy I met was involved. What happened to the rest?
Well, every single person Buck sent to kill you instead joined you. Time and time again. So Buck sees to it that when I dream up a new reality, the traitors don't live to meet you.
For now, he's just a regular serial killer.
Buck sends somebody to kill you, they fall in love with you instead, they betray Buck, reality ends, Buck spends hundreds of years in time out. Then reality starts anew, Buck kills the traitor, then sends somebody else after you. Hundreds of times over.
Right, and this has happened 998, no, 7 times? Wow, sounds like I'm on fire. What?
I've lost you many times as well.
I left you in their hands? How many times?
I'm fine, Stardust, really. This is all nearly over. Soon, the 1,000 will just be a distant memory.
Hello. Echoed to the ground, there's a sickening sound of wet metal scraping and a dull pressure on my stomach. My eyes shoot wide with shock. She's crawling at my clothes and neck, hunting for a grip while we struggle for leverage until eventually... nothing. She collapses.
Oh, heavens below! Are you alright?
I gasp and cover my mouth in horror. Happened so fast, Roxy, what do we do? Should we do the healing thing? You know, isn't there that one ritual?
Stardust. She's dead.
What? No, That's not possible. It was so fast.
She was already at death's door from exhaustion and starvation. Falling on her weapon was the final blow that stopped her heart. That normally wouldn't even be a serious injury. Chalk it up as another death by exhaustion from the Blackwoods.
Notice that it just says from the woods, but the voice line said the Blackwoods. She's weak because she was about to die? That how I escaped from that horde earlier?
And if it makes any difference, she had the Sacramento stare. Her conscience was long gone. Mentally, she wasn't here for her death.
It's trying to comfort me, but even if it was in self-defense, it feels like I...
Mic check, 1, 2, mic check. Hey, are you hearing me?
Go away! Coming to terms with the fact that I just murdered someone. Accidentally. That voice. It's the boy from earlier.
Well, sounds like you had a bit of a nasty shock, huh? Buck's had a lot of time to reflect on how you've beaten him. And we've made it so it won't happen again. You're gonna like what we've done with the place. Let's see here. Number 1, we took everything out of that room that we didn't need. No bass guitar, no nothing. You're unarmed. Number 2, no door to the ritual room anymore. Nowhere safe. But you already knew that one. Number 3, we begin our attack immediately. No negotiations, no honor duels, just last bitch standing from the get-go. Yippee! Number 4, we cleaned out the fridge as soon as you got here. So no ritual reagents for you.
Smart.
Number 5, blast loud music to drown out our movements. And number 6, burn this list after doing everything on it so she doesn't know what's coming.
You fucking idiot, kid.
Oh. Well, here's number 5.
What do I do?
I don't know. This has never happened before. Nothing like this.
Sounds like they're getting serious. Guess we'll have to get serious too. Crisis of birth. Find an isolated location of your choice, someplace where your cocoon will not be disturbed. Yeah? Your organs will be liquefied, so any sudden movements will yield tragic results. Do not perform this ritual outside or near an open window. Chant. Woya megef na if I. Take knife. The knife comes free with a sickening sucking sound. I can't bring myself to use it against these poor souls, but might need it for these rituals. I wipe the blade on my skirt. Cannot talk. Alright, where do I go? Find an isolated location of your choice, someplace where your cocoon will not be disturbed. Your organs will be liquefied, so any sudden movements will yield tragic results. Do not perform this ritual outside or near an open window. Not on the balcony. What places have a... I mean, I guess... Go check in the rooms. I'm gonna perform this ritual near it. Waya megep na if I. Ooh. My hand is off the mouse. Completely. Please wait 1 minute. Rebirthing. These are right there. Somebody be right outside. There they go. Not caring for some reason. Even though there are fucking cultists. And to be reborn as a demon girl. What is that? Cool. Chill.
Such a troubled look. Are you all right, my sweet?
I'm Still really shook up by the one that rushed in. The one that, you know.
Yes, death can be an upsetting thing to see for the death shy.
Not that. She's not wearing robes or a mask. She just had the stare. She was so frail. So unlike the Thousand.
You've already figured it out on your own, haven't you? I didn't want you to find out. But your attackers are not members of the Thousand. They're using innocent people as your assailants this time. This is a concerning bit of leverage they've created. Experience has taught them they can use your humanity against you.
Feels so different from what little I can remember. How am I supposed to save any of them, Roxy?
At this point, I know nothing I can say will stop you from trying to befriend the people actively trying to kill you. If they're under my curse of thousands, then their admiration for Kid has been magnified to the point of fanatical idolatry. The only way to break their obsession is either by finding something else that they love even more, or by removing the object of their obsession.
I'm guessing removing the object of obsession is probably going to be the regular ending. Finding something to love even more is probably going to be the true ending. I don't know anything about these people. Where would I even start? Hope I think of something. Next thing. Enhancement. Black eye. Your body should be more pliable to change now. Have a knife on your person. Harvest meat from a mammal that died within the Black Woods within the last 24 hours. This works best if it is something that you personally killed. Chant twice while standing near your partner. Goka ya ye megafna niguili. Body. Harvest meat. The meat of something that died within the Black Woods in the last 24 hours. He's already dead. So there's no harm in this, right? I'll be quick about this, I promise. Tasty. That should be enough, but carving up a dead human for their meat. Can't remember enough about myself to know if I'm better than this. The line that separates me from the Thousand is getting blurrier with every go-around. Like some good jerky. Oh yeah. Chant twice while standing near your partner. Goka ye megafna niguili. Goka ya bebe
Excellent work. Very, very good. It seems we have a fighting chance against their new tactics. What's this? A portrait of your grandfather?
Oh, that's not mine. I found it while I was coming here. I figured one of the people who went missing dropped it. Wait, somebody went out of their way to frame this. They probably cared deeply about whoever's in this photo. What if it's one of the people chasing me around? If I can reunite this with its owner, maybe they'll realize they love the guy in the photo more than Kid and leave.
Brilliant as ever, my shining star.
Otters, that's me. That's me. I'm the shining star.
But be careful and observant. This photo might protect you from its rightful owner, but it'll have no effect on anybody else.
That makes sense. Right. I'll keep an eye out for other dropped keepsakes while going through the rituals. Saw someone. Alright, next thing. If the ritual is successful, you should be able to see something glued between the next pages. If so, you can now sense living things on the verge of death. Your map will now automatically reveal dying things within range. Have a knife. Okay, organ donor. Have a knife on your person. Chant while facing one rot bloom flower. Do not attempt this ritual in a room with more than one rot bloom. Don't feel too bad. If their rot bloom is here, they won't be needing their heart anymore. Hopefully they don't try to take back later. Hi. That. Sup, friend? I'm going downstairs now. Following me. Just, I turned too much. That's Sailor Moon.
Excellent work. Very, very.
Hey. Stop. Fuck me, I guess. Oh, that was
Such a troubled look. Are you all right,
wrong
my
checkpoint.
sweet?
Wrong checkpoint.
Excellent work. There.
A knife. Got the keepsake. Got the U. Alright, come on. What the heck? Am I going down the wrong? I might be going down the wrong corridor. Eh. I totally was. I'm a fucking idiot. Phone buzzing. Boing. Whose phone is this? Definitely not my sister's. I've never seen this number from Mom before. I'll hold on to it. Maybe I can return it to whoever owns this later.
There you are.
Hi. I call back the number from the missed calls. I put it on speaker.
Erica? Erica! Thank goodness, I was worried sick.
Mama?
Got him.
What happened to you? Where did you go? Why did you leave? I'll try to be a better mom.
You didn't do anything wrong. I'm so sorry. Please don't be mad at me.
Sweetie, please come home.
I'm coming, Mom. Thank you.
Give her her phone back and she dashes off. A beautifully morbid looking flower. This must be a rot bloom. Okay. Face that. Harvest meat from, one. Okay. Do not attempt this ritual in a room with more than one. Don't feel too bad. If their rot bloom is here, they won't be needing their heart anymore. Hold on. That looks like me. Yellow?
I hope you appreciate the situation you're in. We can do this forever.
Can I just bring an alternate reality me? Did I just summon the corpse of an alternate reality me to steal its heart? Rock on, dude.
Tell me who the bookmaker is.
Over my dead body.
Accommodate that.
Giving up? Finally. My arms are getting tired.
She never breaks. This is a waste of time. We'll have to find leads on our own. She told you she was from here, right?
Yeah, but I think she was lying.
In case she wasn't, check every house, starting with the ones near our base. Find a photo, something left behind that proves that she lived there.
What? Oh, that's like dozens of houses, though. I gotta do that all by myself after burying her. If it makes you feel any better, this is the worst day of my life, too.
Brooke wants to know who the bookmaker is and where I live. If he knew either piece of information, he could find me long before I made it to this house, where I know what's going on, even. If that happens, I'll be all out of redos. I'm going to try to not think too hard about it, or about the soft pulsation of my own heart in my hands. It's fine. Fine.
You're doing so well despite the circumstances. I'm proud of you.
Aw, thanks. Thanks, Roxy, but...
But what? What's troubling you, my shooting star?
I just saw all of the flowers I've left. Each one holds the memory of another time I didn't make it.
I wouldn't advise seeing any more echoes of past realities.
Believe me, I've had my fill. It's just so strange to realize how many times we've gone around.
I was thinking the same thing. To think Buck hasn't given up after all this time. It's strange.
He's into it.
Whenever my followers achieve lifespans so long that it borders on immortality, they usually end their lives within a year. Without the ticking clock, there's no reason to do anything today, tomorrow, this month, ever. Even with my powers, the longest a human has ever chosen to live is 125 years. Buck is thousands of years old now. To think he hasn't gotten tired of this yet.
Roxy, okay, I've made it to the last ritual again. You're almost out of here.
What? You managed to get through everything. Ah, well, we kind of phoned it in with the outsourced killers, huh? But they're still useful for just one more thing. Check this out. You're gonna love it. Oh, there's nothing I hate more than people that run from burning buildings. If anyone did that, I wouldn't love them anymore.
Oh. Okay.
There's just something so beautiful about someone who could sing their love for me amidst the fires of passion until they drop dead.
That looks like a face right there. That does too.
Do you see now? If you uproot the woods, everybody burns. Make your choice.
That's his game? Turning his fans into hostages? Can't just give myself up, but I can't send innocent people to their demise. Their right move.
Remember, there is a third option. If you uproot me and then kill Kid, his followers will flee, the object of their lust dead. Die, let die, or kill. I know these are impossible choices for you especially, but whatever choice you make, I'm behind you 100%, my starlight.
Thank you. Truth is, I can't make any of those choices. They've got me trapped 3 different ways. Still have a faint hope that being stubborn will see me through this. If I find all of the hostages' keepsakes, there's a chance I won't be forced to make a choice. Okay, uproot, heartburn, burn. Your relationship with it has soured, or you no longer blah, 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 be warned, blah, 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 blah. Look for the reagents. Okay, awesome. Okie dokie. I do this. Hell yeah. There's no lady here.
Please, come here. Let me kill you.
I stand a safe distance. Ryder, you want to make an agent for Delta Green, or would you rather be pre? I mean, I know literally nothing about Delta Green, so I would have to take a look first. Stand a safe distance away and pull out the cracked portrait I found earlier.
Oh, what have you got there, dearie? So handsome. Is that my Angus? Oh, that's my Angus. Oh. Thank you.
Turns and leaves as quickly as she can. There's a severed head on the table. A note tied to her hair reads, "For you, my love, the ultimate souvenir." The head belongs to half of that pop duo on the TV. I take the head. Someone out there must be looking for her.
Number 7. Wait for you to come turn off the music.
Oh. Oopsie. The shelf. Don't turn off the music.
You're doing so well despite the circumstances. I'm proud of you. You've been with...
Grandma's not here. Oh, I don't have to grab the head again. The flowers are even down here, huh? Okay. I'm missing something. Floor a little bit. Various beauty products. Nothing in the bathroom. Muffled headphone music. Oh. Huh. Looks like someone left their CD player here. It's covered in punk stickers. Through the headphones, I can hear an acoustic song playing. It sounds homemade. Must have belonged to one of the folks hiding out around here. Guess I'll hold on to it for now. Found the thing. I resent the head of the idol. Saw you two on TV. Any chance for a reunion tour?
Thank you very much.
The head came to life. They leave, harmonizing until they're too far for me to hear. Right. Didn't mean to do that. That. CD player. You.
I found her.
I crank the volume as high as it can go and hit play. An acoustic song starts.
What is that music?
Her voice. I've definitely got the right person. Don't you recognize who that is?
Wait, I know who that is. That's me. That's my song. That's me.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
But it's so good. I sound like that?
I give her back her CD player. She quickly puts the headphones on.
That's really me?
Go, girl. Make a punk band. She crawls away, nodding her head along with the music. That did turn me around. Go for it. Oh, a wallet. The ID says this belongs to a Kenji Ito. Says here he just turned 22 today. So you supposed to exercise the place? Yeah. And the poor guy's wandered in here by mistake, or he's with the ones chasing me. I'll hang on to this. Could come in handy. How'd you get there? We woke up in a bookstore. You know, the usual. Doesn't matter. All that matters, while facing a heart. And
so, my black woods burn to ash once more. Looks like I really am leaving again. These dreams with you, so long and so short, and never dull. We will meet again, yes? I've started to grow fond of Sacramento. It's a cozy diversion from the outer cosmos. And it kind of feels like my second home.
I nod absently. My thoughts are preoccupied with what's to come. Did I make the right choice?
You told me once, nothing is worth regret. Memories and lessons are all worthwhile. Your story is still being written. Even if this chapter ends differently than you'd hoped. I thought that was an insightful thing of you to say.
Aw, thank you. Thank you, Roxy.
And thank you, my starlight. Take care, and be good.
Escape. bit worried, as there is still one idle fan out there who we haven't met yet, who I presume I was probably supposed to subdue before doing that. Probably gonna belong to Kid. There he is.
So, you decided to kill everybody, huh? Or have you come to throw yourself at my feet? Or is this the part where you try to appeal to my better nature? You deserve what comes next if it is. Did you think you'd miraculously be able to save everyone? Sorry to say, Buck already has you all figured out. We both know that you only have one choice here. Just hand me that book and then go back inside while the house burns down. Do it, or I'll keep my fans here until they burn.
He's not even armed. He's really that confident. I unsheath the knife, the one that the girl who attacked me earlier had. Oh no, he's hot.
Ah, you got me. Almost thought you were gonna go full yandere for a second there. But that's just not in your nature, is it?
I wordlessly walk towards him.
Hey, stop messing around. You're not actually gonna use that to...
If I remove the object of obsession, the rest will flee. That's what Roxanne told me. All of the rot blooms I saw. This is practically self-defense, right?
Buck said you wouldn't hurt a fly. No matter what. Was Buck wrong? Did he lie to me to save himself? Say something!
I step closer. For once, I'm not playing defensively. Instead of reacting to what they throw at me, I'm in control.
Wait! You can't do this to me! I'm finally in my prime! Taking it all away from me now, you can't make that choice!
Spray him with the bottle. You're right. I can't make that choice. The knife falls to the ground at my feet. He has the stare. Even Kid is just another victim like the rest. I won't do this. Whatever happens to your fans isn't my choice. It's yours. You're the one keeping them here, not me. At the end of the day, I'm just not responsible for all the pain in the world, and you can't force that responsibility on me. That said, I really do care what happens to your fans, and you, and I hope you do what's right. Breathing stops. I leave the house, entirely unimpeded, not even by Buck. The faint singing continues for a while, till I can't hear singing anymore. This time, I make it as far as the bookstore before... What's that? Don't worry about it. Just a friend.
Suck your frill up!
Okay. Thingies there. Alright. What happened to the hot guy? Who was the shambling shadow? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. I mean, the hot guy burned in the flames. Or escaped. I don't know. We need to find out where this last person is. Look at that. I assume it's just gonna automatically happen when it does. And Frieza blew up on Namek. Or came back. Exactly. Oh, here I guess. I just leave now. Hey, buddy, did you lose a wallet?
Gotcha.
Happy birthday, Kenji.
What?
What? It's your birthday today, isn't it? Isn't this yours?
You remembered my birthday. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday, guy I just met.
Someone remembered my birthday.
Stumbles off, wiping away his flowing tears. Hey, don't forget your wallet. I'll drop it off at the police station later. Alright, that's all of them now. Yes. Excellent. Love how that... So simple. Just return his humanity with by remembering his birthday. That's kind of sad, honestly. Anyone else here actually alive besides you and the Eldritch Horror? Yes. Yes, they're just possessed. They have the purple eyes. They're cultists. Basically. Or they are under the influence of the seed of the Black Woods. Which is slowly corrupting. Am I dead? Or am I horror? What is horror? Face this one. That's where I did it. The music's done. From Lachtig and Goofritar, the shot like a...
And so, my black woods burn to ash once more. Looks like I
So
really
a
am
Shuv
living
Nagura like monster.
these dreams with you. So long and
Well, made
so
into a
short.
waifu.
And we will meet again, yes? I started to grow fond of Sacramento. It's a cozy diversion from the outer cosmos. And it kind of feels like my second home.
Send her to LA. I nod absently. My thoughts preoccupied with what's to come. Did I make the right choice?
You told me once. Nothing
Or
is worth regret.
Bakersfield?
Memories and lessons are all worthwhile. Your story is still being written. I thought that was an insightful...
Thank you. This is the same. We're just trying to wake her up. She needs to stop dreaming. We'll be fine. We have the knowledge that we are her dream girl. Wake her up in SoCal. You're facing the wrong direction. Or different direction.
They didn't turn back to look at me. Not even for a second.
Yikes, bro. You used the Black Woods to warp their desire. Of course their adoration wasn't genuine.
I didn't know! When I suddenly got popular, I didn't guess it was because I was brainwashing everybody.
Yikes, bro. No, send her to the worst place in the world. San Francisco. Send her to Mar-a-Lago.
All I knew was that everyone I met in Sacramento
Send her
would
to
become
Florida.
my biggest fan. That's all Buck told me. But if all of it was fake, what was it all for? The killings. So many people died. Over this?
You've made an enemy today. His eyes are back to normal. His desire for his... So be it, Huevo. So be it. A war is brewing in my chat. All while this man has an existential crisis. His eyes are back to normal. His desire for his fans' adoration is zero. The Black Wood can't amplify anything as it burns. He was using you to feed the woods and to catch me. And you only fell for it because you were brainwashed too.
You should go.
Think I'd save everyone else but you? Come on. Let's go.
And go where? If the police didn't know I'm connected to every disappearance over the last year, they know now that we let a dozen witnesses go. And now that the woods are burning, I've got nowhere to hide.
Wasn't a dozen witnesses. It was 5. And I'm sure Buck has probably been killing them off as they escape. Let's be real.
My life's over. They're not gonna buy a 4-eyed goat from outer space made me do it. Everything I was working so hard for. It all vanished the second I set foot in this awful town. If I had any idea.
You know, I heard your song on the radio before the disappearances started. Lonely Devil? It was pretty good. A fan?
Good grief. At least I still have that.
Yeah, you do.
I'm turning myself in. I'll take whatever sentence I get quietly. And then, if I ever get out, I'm starting over in earnest.
Less brainwashing this time. He leaves, disappearing into the fog like his fans before him. I follow shortly after, bidding farewell to my home yet another time. I walk until the house becomes a small flicker in the distance. Strange. I don't usually make it this far, right? Did I do it? Finally free from the nightmares? Wait. What's that? The true ending actually led to the same thing. I believe that's Buccarino. Kid has left the 1,000. Chapter 3. A true end. He was a good kid. Stardust. Ah! Something's very wrong. Goddamn bookstore again. I doze off while reading? My daydreaming always turns into regular dreaming when I do. Is this what I was reading? I've got to get home. Sorry for falling asleep in your store, but I've got to get... Oh. Someone hung themselves right next to me while I was sleeping? Is that... Moo? Did Buck get to her? I feel sick. Oh, so sick. The floor slipped under my feet and I fall back, loud. Or hard. Loudly knocking books to the ground. I assume they're books. I can't see anything. Everything goes black. What an awful dream.
Hey! Hey! No! Wake up, you!
She's adorable.
Oh my gosh! Did I break the human? Stupid! Stupid! Stupid!
Are you an alien? Oh. There's like a little heart right there.
No, I'm a mysterious, sexy librarian type. Look past my aloof and distant nature and fall in love with me ironically.
An alien is playing with a corpse in front of me. An alien is playing with a corpse in front of me. This can't be real. I must be dreaming still.
It's not a dead body, promise. It's just a doll I use to interact with humans. Sorry to scare you. I was just hanging it up to dry, see? Also, hey, I'm not an alien. Shoggoths are from Earth too, you know.
Shoggoths? Huh? Plural? There's more of you just walking around on Earth?
We live where all the undiscovered nightmare fuel hangs out. Bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Not my fault you guys went to space before 100%ing your own planet.
Oh. We're like 100 miles from the ocean. What are you even doing all the way in the countryside?
Well, one day, I grew tired of the darkness beneath the waves. And upon tentacle and maw, I skulked upon your shores. For one reason.
Read books?
You can't write smut underwater.
Fair, fair. Reasonable, reasonable. That's true. What a trivial reason. You know, I think that I would have heard on the news about giant tentacle monsters roaming through the country.
You think so, but I am a master of disguise and an expert on human linguistics. I've studied your culture extensively from the water, and I've mastered every language and can speak them in any accent. Check out my cowboy voice. Howdy, partner.
Whoa, it's like you're a real cowboy.
Thank you, thank you. Though, to be honest, I only learned to read, speak, and write your languages so I could read your human books. They're far superior to cosmic scriptures. Don't get me started on the localizations.
But that seems like a lot of effort.
My complex motives are far beyond mortal comprehension.
I thumb idly along the spines of the books written in English. They have suggestive titles. You learned every human language just so you could consume all of our smut?
Maybe they weren't as complex as I thought.
She's just a gooner. You also make lifelike human models and learned every language that humans speak?
I have a thing for humans, okay?
Looking around the store. A lot of these books are eldritch curios and lore, but some of these books... Big Slippery Shoggoth Girlfriends, Volume 2. My Little Night Gaunt Can't Be This... Rated 18, adults only. Deep one. Ooh, ooh. They're explicit stories about love between humans and eldritch entities. I didn't know these kinds of books even existed. Did she make all of these? Are you the originator? Are you the progenitor of all monster fuckers? And aren't you the one who's been writing my ultra-dangerous reality-bending ritual books?
Nah. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mainly just write smutty dojins and such.
Sorry, I'm just having trouble wrapping my mind around that. They seem like two completely dissonant skills.
Yeah, those two hobbies are completely unrelated.
I raised an inquisitive eyebrow. Wait a minute.
What?
So, you make smut books, fantasizing about humans and eldritch gods meeting, and then also make spell books that would allow humans and eldritch gods to meet in real life.
Wait, I know what it sounds like, but I can explain.
Go ahead. Dots. Dots. Dots.
I've got nothing. I'm a disaster for human eldritch love.
You indirectly summoned reality-ending gods to our realm just so you could watch them date humans?
I'd say I pretty directly summoned them, actually.
Also, why the heck did you make the ritual so freaking scary?
They're rituals for an outer god. They're all scary, all the time.
Well, if you're supposed to be helping me, why'd you put the most important ritual at the very end?
What? The uprooting ritual? Eldritch rituals are serious business. Doing them out of order could cause who knows what. And it's not like I've been asleep at the wheel here. I've been changing the books each time I find a potentially quicker, safer path to uprooting. But there's only so many options when humans outright can't produce some sounds needed for many incantations.
Haven't had a problem so far.
Say Worcestershire sauce.
Worshing, Workus, where... Okay, major point.
All I was trying to say is that it's a cryptographic marvel that you can consistently perform these rituals, and that I'm a genius. That's all I'm really trying to say.
Oh, is that all?
Besides, Roxy loves the rituals. She's a god, she likes rituals. And the scarier they are, the faster you fall in love.
So you're my wing woman. That's not how that works at all.
It totally worked. Roxy likes you. Like, she likes you. Oh, she's got it bad.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm writing fanfics of the two of you right now. This stuff is hot. Let's see. Tax. Pining, slow burn, one-sided.
Not one-sided.
It's not?
Wait, I mean, well, she's really gorgeous
I
and...
ship it.
Wait, no.
Size difference, age difference, mommy, monster girl. Wait, is Roxy a monster girl or a furry? Well, I'll add them both and let the algorithm work its magic.
Yeah, definitely both.
Roxanne Stardust. Oh my god! Your ship name is Rockstar! Or Starzan?
Rockstar sounds better. I vote for that one. Hey, I hate to kill the fun, but a lot of people have gotten really hurt because you made this book, including me.
It was never supposed to be like this. I thought only good things could come from summoning Roxy to your world. She just wants Earth to be one big happy family. And she's a wonderful mother.
Of that, I have no doubt.
And she's kind. She's the only one who didn't laugh me out of Astrid's court when I suggested that humans and Eldritch entities belong together. In fact, she agreed with me. We made the book together. An all-in-one ritual book full of spells that would make the perfect date. Plus an abort button, the uprooting ritual, in case the human needed to be rescued from Roxy. We picked the perfect human together, too. A young, handsome human man who had already spent so much time and money fruitlessly trying to contact Roxanne on his own.
Fuck.
He flew through the rituals, started a huge family in her worship, and grew the 1,000 to such a size that the whole world was under Roxanne's influence. They never really clicked like I had hoped, but he had his god, and Roxanne had her family. They were so happy and carefree. But you should never be carefree when dealing with cosmic forces beyond reckoning.
What's the worst that could happen?
At some point, Buck decided to steal a smooch outside of Black Ceremony, completely out of order and without consulting the ritual book first. Instead of causing some obscure ritual to fail disastrously, something far worse happened. He accidentally performed a certain ritual perfectly, by pure bad luck. The Kiss of Immortality ritual. It was sealed with the smooch he stole. He tried everything to reverse his immortality. When nothing worked, he changed. So many people, so many humans that Roxanne considered her children. All these realities later, he's still tormenting her. I don't know if it's revenge or if he's got some other plan in mind, but he's never going away. What a big fat screw up this was. If Roxy, of all the gods, can't find happiness with a human, there's no hope for any of us cosmic entities. Between you and me, Roxy is the hottest one in the family by far. So, that's why I'm trusting you with my books. I hope it's not too weird to say, but I think after seeing you time and time again, that I should have given you the book to begin with.
Well, I'm glad the book eventually found its way to me, but it's like a passed baton. Every leg of the sprint leading up to me was significant and worthwhile. And if I got to pass it on again, I think I'm okay with that. But I also think I would really like to be the one that gets to cross the finish line. One who gets to show Roxy how far we ran together.
Okay, that's it. You two are too perfect. Sorry, Roxy, you're gonna kill me for this. But you can't expect me to sit through 1,000 episodes of Stardust dying before you can admit how you feel. Here you go, you crazy kid. It's the Kiss of Immortality ritual. Do us all a favor and end up together already.
Wait, that's the same ritual that Buck did. Becoming permanent. This means I'll never die, no matter what. Even when reality ends again. Will I end up like Buck? Holding this sinister page fills me with a palpable dread. This ritual is what started all of this. What caused Buck to go mad. It's what turned the 1,000 against Roxanne. What made every reality a nightmare. What caused me to suffer and perish countless times. But it's also what brought me to Roxanne. I think this is it. I think it's the key to ending all of this for good. It's how I can stop Buck and the nightmares.
Oh? Fighting fire with fire?
Fighting fire with NTR. Not exactly. Once I cast this, my fate will be the same as Buck's. There's no takebacks. But I have the heart to live with what I've given, and like no takebacks needed. I'm ready to accept what great highs and lows eternity has in store for me. If you give love, it comes back. If I embrace eternity, eternity will embrace me. Alright. Now I'm really pumped. No more baton passing. I'm going. Are you coming too?
No way, Jose! Buck's scary looking. Yeah, I know that I'm scary too. But I can't just run into the unknown like humans can. Shoggoths aren't brave like you are. I'm the only one that even left the sea, for crying out loud.
Don't worry. You don't have to come. I have your book. That's all I've needed so far. That's all I'll need now.
Go get him, Stardust.
No sign of anybody. There's a flower there. That means I died there. That's what that means. Could be the end of my life as a mortal, couldn't it? All in all, I have to say, it's been a blast, and whatever's ahead, I know there'll be something to love. Beautifully morbid looking flower. Summon the Olm. Appendix M. To perform a kiss of immortality, simply kiss Roxanne Selva Oscura in the presence of a greater rot bloom. If there is no greater rot bloom present, stand in a room where Roxanne and at least 1,000 with Roxanne and at least 1,000 rot bloom flowers. Draw this symbol. 6-9. Chant. The flower will bloom within 7 minutes. Eternal life awaits you. Make the most of it. Appendix M. This section of the book has been compiled from the depths of your past lives in order to ensure your current incarnation survives as long as possible. Your suffering in this place has earned you this advantage, so adhere to the instructions precisely. Cloud of flesh flies. If you hear a loud buzzing or a sudden swarm of flying insects, flee. Now, move quickly and deliberately away from the room you spotted the bugs until you can no longer see a single fly. The flies will not follow far, but be wary. Once they've caught your scent, there will likely be another feeding frenzy within minutes. You aren't fleeing the flies, you're fleeing from what they're coming from. Tempestuous murder. Check windows frequently. In the event of seeing a flock of crow-like creatures outside, immediately flee to an interior room without windows, like open or closed. They are not crows. Their arrival will be silent, but their numbers great. Once you hear loud flapping of wings, they have stopped circling. It is safe to come out. Hush of the deep woods. If all sound has been stolen, panic loudly. Loud noises are your only salvation. Keep a running clock in your head. At least once every 15 seconds, create a loud noise. It does not matter what it is, only that it is loud. Do this for a full minute. The hush hungers for your silence. Starve it. Alright. Summon Ultra Predator. If you feel a sudden sense of dread and your heart begins to race, it is your natural prey instinct. Hide in a room with only one entrance and no open windows. Once inside, face the only way in. Do not look away. Waiting is the worst part, but stay strong. It will never attack you from the front. Once the dread subsides, it has likely sought prey elsewhere, or it found a better hiding spot. Trying to think of what places have that. So right here. Here. Or probably not the balcony, huh? With only one entrance and no open windows. This one has an open window. This one does not. I don't know about this one. Okay, windows. Beautiful. Windows and dead bodies. Beautiful. Windows. Open. Window. This would be an interior room with no windows. So we want to come here for, what was it? This one. Immediately flee to an interior room without windows, doors, open or closed. Oh, Stygian canopy. I didn't read the rest of them. If your vision is darkening, or you catch glimpses of trees where they shouldn't be, the black woods are forcing night upon all living things within it. This includes nocturnal predators. Find any lit candles and stare directly at them. The trees will retreat from its glow. Do not look away. The song of morning birds chirping means you've survived the artificial night. Call of the seventh knock. Listen carefully for the direction of the knocking. Move slowly towards the sound. If another sound distracts you, do not follow it. The knocking is your only guide. Pull the door open in one swift motion once the seventh knock begins. Do not hesitate. Your timing must be perfect. If the sixth knock comes before you find the source, stay perfectly still. Do not even breathe. It may pass you by. Death of death. If you notice corpses rising from fields of rot-bloom flowers, the second-floor balcony is your only sanctuary. It is the only room you've never died in. Your deaths have been given new life, and they are hungry to trade their fate for yours. They will not last long in this world and will starve quickly. Wait it out. Be warned. There may be stragglers. Spiteful dwelling. If the walls and floors begin creaking loudly, the house itself has been given life by the volumes of immortal blood spilled within the soaked into the foundation. Exit before you are crushed. The staircases are not safe. Do not use them. If you are upstairs, you must leave through a window. Do not use doors that move on their own. They have mouths. Okay. Fumigating miasma. A thick mist will fill the lower levels of the house. Seek higher ground immediately. Stand near any open window on the top floor. The spores work fast. Dizziness and nausea will overtake you within seconds of exposure. Megafauna hominid. The megafauna hominid stalks silently and seemingly at random on impossibly elongated limbs. Avoid being in a room with it for too long. Upon seeing it, you will be compelled to scream yourself to death. Note, it does not appear to be hostile, but you have died many times because of it all the same. Summon firstborns. Oh, these boys. If you hear the loud cry of a baby, flee to the heart of the woods. Do not emerge until the candle is blow out on their own. Be observant. Wow, that's a lot of different random enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 different enemies. Oof. Died. Where the fuck am I now? Alright. Pretty. My door's back. Nice. Still blocked. All right. There we go. Oh, I need my bottle, my trusty bottle. There we go. Sure, I didn't act. Okay. Roxanne Zelva Oscuro.
Sorry it took me a while to start dreaming this time. I was too anxious to fall asleep. So, this is it. Buck is the only remaining member of the 1,000. Are you ready for what's to come?
Only hitting me just now that this kiss of immortality thing, isn't it kind of like asking to marry her, promising to be with her forever, sealed with a kiss, no takebacks? One of this book feels like fumbling with an engagement ring in my pocket.
Stardust, are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Nervous?
You don't even know. Butterflies in my stomach are building to the point of unbearability. As I'm about to swallow them down, a breeze blows into my room, carrying a foul stench that fills my lungs. I fall over, retching. My eyes sting and water uncontrollably, and I have to actively fight the urge to hurl. What is that smell? Did someone die?
No, something didn't.
He's stinky.
He's here. I can sense him. You've got the book?
Got it. Now or never. Prop myself up on one knee and open the book to the Kiss of Immortality ritual, revealing it to her.
Kneeling? You don't have to kneel to me for my ritual. Where did you get that? No!
I thought I had something to say planned, but my mind is completely blank with nerves. Say something. Anything. Roxy, I only exist because you dream about me. Without you, there'd be no me. And when I look back on my life and all the things that I got to see and do, it'd take me forever to say thank you, so I will. Dots. Dots. Buck's inside the house. I've got to get going. Think about it, okay? I'm gonna get started on it, but I won't finish it if you don't say yes, okay?
Okay.
Finally, here we go. 1 versus 1. I've got only one ritual to get through. Let's do this. Alright, to perform the kiss, simply kiss Roxanne in the presence of a greater rot bloom. If there is no greater rot bloom present, stand in a room with Roxanne and at least 1,000 rot bloom flowers. Draw this symbol. Get past it. There we go. With 1,000. And assign to this site. Kokaya Saha Ilunaf Matag. Now I must survive. Faint buzzing. Thing I had to do. They've caught your scent. There will likely be another feeding frenzy within minutes. You're fleeing the flies. You're fleeing from what they're with them. Buzzing ceases. Oh. We died. Buzzing. The buzzing at. Buzzing ceases. Hearing whispers, I don't know what that means. Predatory growling. Next guide. Apparently I go this way. Turn! Heavy steps retreating. At the crows. I don't know what this one is. There's like so many things happening right now. I'm pretty sure the undead one was just staying here. Or just collapsing. Not the babies. Hear that? I remember this one at least. baby. There you are. Come on, lights. Go out. Guessing they're gonna go out at the time. Alright. Fire should have bloomed by now. Okay. That Roxanne's scream? I've got to get back. Quiet.
Hey, lovebird.
Hey. What are you doing to her?
Scaring her awake. Now that you're here. Easier.
I want to be so angry, but I can't be angrier than I am frustrated and confused. Why? Why would you do this? Tormenting us isn't going to change a thing. Why can't you just face the reality that you're immortal already?
The reality is that I'm immortal. I couldn't care less. If the Eternal Sleeper wakes up, the end. Immortality or not.
I vaguely remember reading something about that in Muse library once. A god that dreams all of the other gods into existence, and by extension, all of their realities. Wait, that means you're talking about ending everything. Everything. How is torturing Roxanne supposed to do that? Why are you punishing her?
To make her scream loud enough that the Sleeper hears it. If she doesn't, maybe another god will. Any god that learns that I exist will start having nightmares too. Once I'm in their head, it's sheet-clutching nightmares forever. I'll never stop. I only need one screamer. I'll find them eventually. I'm human. The ultimate persistence predator.
And you would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for this meddling cat.
Auntie Nyan Nyan.
Hello, handsome.
Hello, Auntie. Auntie Nyan Nyan?
Threatening to terrorize my very sisters and granddaughters the way you so tortured my niece? I respect that. My silly flock of hens could use a good browbeating. But trying to speak to the Eternal Sleeper? Come now, that is the duty of a god, not a human playing pretend. I will articulate to you the difference.
What a lucky break. I can complete the kiss. Wait a minute. Auntie Nyan Nyan drags Buck into her dreams. She's going to start getting nightmares too. Buck's going to end in the mind of the god who talks directly to the Eternal Sleeper. That's exactly what he wants. Stop it. Good. He's free. It's now or never. I've never had a bad dream in my life, but I have had dreams so wonderful that it woke me up right at the best part. And if I become immortal, I'll survive through her waking up this time. Roxanne, I don't have the time to say it now, but will when I have forever to say it. Oh, she initiated.
You've already said it. Time after time. I love you too.
So you're okay with this? Second kiss. Was that a second kiss of immortality? Am I now doubly immortal?
No, just a regular one.
Yeah! Woo!
Stardust. Since I met you, I wondered how I could be so lucky. How you could have appeared so suddenly, like a bright star in the darkest sky. I think it's because, despite everything, I never stopped believing in good. That someone like you had to exist somewhere.
Eldritch waifu!
And you did. You are the good that I knew had to exist somewhere in this infinite cosmos. Stardust. You're the most wonderful thing I could have ever dreamed up.
Dream girl. Ha!
Thank you, my twinkling Stardust.
Gram, you're crying. Did you have another bad dream?
The fucking anime hair.
No,
I
Jack.
love it.
Do you want to hear about it?
What? But you never want to talk about your dreams.
I had my reasons. I didn't want to fill your head with fear of humans. Now, I can tell you about love.
Wait, is this the same creator as the one where you romance Lady Cthulhu? Yes. The sequel. Might be a prequel, actually. And I'm seeing this scene. I'm pretty sure this is the one you romance in the first game.
Love?
Yep.
For humans?
Yep.
Hard to believe, I know. But I believe in
There's
time,
both of those characters.
you just might come to love them too.
Ew!
Oh, keep it down, ladies.
Sleep well? Ah.
Floating in the void. Kinda awkward.
You know, out of every Stardust I've met, you've been the biggest pain in my ass.
Sorry. Where are we?
Space between dreams. Get comfortable.
We like move? Are you gonna try to kill me?
You wish. We just get to sit here and stare at each other until the next dream starts.
Oh. We're gonna be best friends.
Bookmaker. Or I'll get caught by Nyanlithotep. Or I'll go back to my original plan.
Why are you telling me your plans right now? Can't do any of that now. I'm here, and I'm not going away ever again. They're just spinning.
Do you even know what you're in for? Infinite, cruel, eternity.
I think in a truly infinite cosmos, you find exactly what you're looking for eventually. You looked for cruelty in a cosmos of infinite volume and found it in no short supply. But you know what, Buck? When the dream starts again, I'm going to run barefoot through the grass. I'm going to watch scary movies. I'm going to love, be joyous, move, learn, cry, and feel so much that all of the bad is worth it. What I did when I was mortal. That's what I'll do now.
That'll end. The clock is ticking on how long you'll still be able to experience any of those things.
The clock was always ticking, Buck. And when it runs out, ashes to ashes, stardust to stardust. But there's things out there worth seeing before that happens. Things that make it all worthwhile. I swear it. Fucking stars. You know what? Come on. We're gonna go on a cosmic adventure.
Where are you taking me?
This void is infinite, right? Then I bet there's an infinite number of things that'll make life worthwhile too. Even out here. Stop me when you see it. Whee! Credits? Totally moving forward. Dedicated to my brilliant wife, Carolyn Hunter, who make me a real sucker for love. Aw. Read by Akabaka. Good game. Cute game. There always Goat Lady like Azatop. There's Roxanne. I don't know what she's based off of. I'm actually not that familiar with, like, what crafting lore. Even though... Wait. What? I'm pretty sure I have a collection of his works that I've never read through. Yes, I do. Dreaming reality and existence only destroy when they wake. Yeah. That's what happened. There's a goat with 1,000 young deities. Yeah. Yeah, that's your premise. I don't know which one that is. Of Niggurath plus Azatop. Left click to stop? Why would I do that? Ooh, a black hole. Hey Buck, you ever tried going into a black hole before? You can go look crafting adventures, and you just stuff you'll need for making character. Arigato. Take a look after stream. It's a banger. It really is. Muse Dash looks different. Muse Dash, now with 100% more cosmic horror. Or should I say, cosmic love.
Stop.
What's that?
I'm speechless.
What? Had all of eternity and you literally never took the chance to look around?
And I'm not any closer to seeing it all.
Oh, like a new dream is finally starting. Ready to go duke it out again?
Maybe later. I think I prefer to stay out here.
There you go.
Peaceful.
There you go, buddy. You learn to love the cosmos.
It'll take me a while to see everything.
There you go.
Thank you.
Roxanne, can't wait to see what you've dreamt up now. Oh, come outside, Stardust. Yo, my guitar's back. Hell yeah. My spritz bottle. Good. I have it. In case we have any weirdly horny cat aunts. This still? White bull. Alright. Smut's gone. Flower's gone too. Now where's Grandma? Weirdly bright. I don't like it. Where's the cosmos? Oh, my favorite meat. My blood sippies. Usually, no. Suffocatingly thick. Oil's gone. Beautiful, morbid-looking flower. This must be a rot bloom. I died here. That's concerning. Hey, Nani. Ah!
Oops. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh! Yeah, all of the meat's gone.
Nanny, how many times have we ambushed her? Of course she'd be jumpy.
I said I was sorry. I couldn't think of anything better to shout while I jumped out.
Just said hi?
Why did you have to jump out at all?
Also, kid, why are you still not wearing a shirt? Annie? Billy? Kid, you're all here? And none of them have the stare?
Like, of course, silly. Where else would we be? It's not like we can just leave the woods. But now that they've pretty much covered the whole planet, we can go everywhere. I can finally go shopping in Paris.
Oh.
And I'll be able to go on a world tour. My fans will love it. And oh, Billy, you simply must come with me on tour. I'll need a bodyguard, and you're perfect for the role.
If I had his body, I would rock only a sweater just like him. Alright, fair. Fair, fair, fair.
I'd rather eat my shoe.
Delicious.
Billy, stop being cranky.
Sorry. I didn't get enough violence out of my system before peace broke out.
But also, we're just gonna gloss over the fact that the Black Woods took over the entire planet. That's fine. Slowly gonna, like, drain the planet of its nutrients until it's nothing. This is okay.
Oh, yeah. You should see outside, Stardust. Everything's different. It's a whole new world waiting to be re-explored. No reason to ever come back to this old place.
Ugh, can we please get out of here already? The wallpaper's peeling, the floorboards are rotting, and I'm pretty sure I just saw a rat the size of a chihuahua run by. Had enough of this gross old house to last a lifetime.
Are you sure it wasn't just a chihuahua?
This is her childhood home.
Oh, I mean, it's, nice.
Thank you.
Wait. You knew that she lived here? I spent forever trying to figure that out. Why didn't you help me or leave me a note or something? I was your boss.
What's your 1 rep max on bench press?
Oh. Guys, if it's all the same, I might take a moment to say goodbye to this place. I'll be out in a sec.
No worries. The rest of your family already got their chance to pack up and say their goodbyes. Only fair you get your turn.
My family's here too?
Oh yeah, they're totes outside. Your folks are like really hitting it off with Roxanne.
Oh nice.
Color me shocked. Who could have possibly expected that a goddess of fertility and a married couple with 10 kids would get along?
But, like I said, no rush. Especially if you don't want to get caught in the crossfire of their grandkids discussion.
Take all the time you need. We'll wait for you.
The trio steps out into the daylight, leaving me to what will likely be my last goodbyes to this house. Belching. You're Buck's replacement. You can be replaced too. Hold on.
Thanks for playing.
That's for another ending. True end. Just got like a cultist there, chilling. Aww. Lovely. It's just a family and their little cult. Look at that guy. Poking his head in. Eating some flowers. She's just laughing like that's normal.
Sucker for love. Date to die for.
Final joke. Bells jingling. Butterfly caught on a web. Just been there. All realities. Crossroads. What do you think you're doing, Stardust?
Well now, aren't you just full of surprises? When you first stumbled into these woods, cheeks wet with tears of rage, your only desire was to see these twisted trees burn. For a moment, I thought you'd forgotten your quest so easily, in exchange for a flutter of lashes and a flash of thigh.
Didn't even get a flash of
Seems I may
thigh.
have misjudged your resolve. A mistake I do not often make. Those seeking to destroy the Black Woods inevitably become compelled to worship it. That boastful promise is printed in every version of this contemptible book. Will you prove them liars and burn them down in a fit of mortal defiance? Or will you prove them right and spend your immortal days simpering at my niece's cloven hooves like a love-struck fool in the very Eden you swore to raise to ashes? The agony of indecision suits you, little matchstick. Though I do hope you choose to burn it all down. I've never cared for happy endings. Or goodbyes, for that matter. Ta-ta.
Come outside, Stardust. Uproot. Heartburn. Blood of at least 10 human-sized beings. The seed of rot bloom within you. That's the seed. Common flame accelerant. Go to the heart of the woods while facing a heart. Umlate Ngutog Lishagora. Yippee! I just wanted to watch the world burn. Truth end.
Sucker for love. Date
Now it's Cycle for Love. What a happy ending. Yippee. Woo. Alright. Very nice. So, that was Cycle for Love. Date to die for. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, we can't romance cat aunt. But that's okay. Only one romance this time. Unlike the 3 that were in the first game. And like the little Cthulhu, the yellow lady, and then Auntie Nyan Nyan. But yeah. Nice to see the little callback to the first game in the ending there. Where you see like a little young Cthulhu / Esther from the first game. So I guess that makes this a prequel, sequel, you know? Sequel that is a prequel. And yeah, very good, very good. For now. End it there for today. For that, at least. We gonna continue for a bit. Got some achievements. We are gonna continue stream for a bit longer. As I usually go until about 2, probably 2:30 today, so that we get to like the 4-hour mark. So we're gonna be switching to Age of Mythology.